Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin kind of crash on the weekend. What happened? What caused it? There are several issues which has to be fixed. And for instance, one of them is the brief hash rate crash from China. The second thing, it's important to talk about that US Treasury is planning to charge several financial institutions for money laundering using cryptocurrency. Then we have, Turkey banning crypto, also India thinking about the same thing. Furthermore, Bitcoin funding rates crashed to lowest level in 7 months, and Banking of America survey shows that 74% of fund managers see Bitcoin as a bubble. What a bearish episode. Yes, these will be the things I'm going to talk about. So all this in today's video. Guys, it's very important to keep yourself up to date. Therefore, I suggest to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because otherwise you cannot follow all these volatility, all these action, what's going on. And the only thing you have to do really, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom. Hit the subscribe button, bell button and all, and then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out on YouTube, just like this one. And also educate yourself. Free course under this video. You find the link how to start to invest in Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, and other useful links. Check them out, save money with them. And now let's move on to the market, which we can see kind of recover now, as Bitcoin is again on 27,154 US dollar. Ethereum is also coming back, 2,263 US dollar. We can see BNB token also at 535. Look at these increase. Bitcoin just a slight increase in the last 24 hours, but we do know what happened on the weekend. And when we're looking at the winners, look, we could see all red numbers on Sunday. Now it's Monday. Neo is 42% up. KuCoin is token 32% up. Solana 21%. Quantum 29%, and so on and so forth. Let's check out the losers. We do not have big losers at all. Around almost 3%, IOST 2.8. Look at these, not big numbers compared to the numbers we have seen yesterday. And now, therefore, it's the time to talk about what happened exactly. So when we woke up, talking about European time, on Sunday morning, we could see in the very early morning that there is a massive crash, and not in just Bitcoin price. Of course, Bitcoin leading it, always starting it, and then the whole market went red. Panic came out, and oh my God, what is going on? Check out this one here. Let's show it. This nice long candle here, the red one. You can see it here. This is what happened, yesterday. And we're going to discuss the different kind of issues, what caused this, because this went all the way down to 51,000 something, but then it turned back and, actually it closed here at 56,000. And then now today, actually, it's going up. So we will see how this whole thing happening, but a lot of things is happening on the market. And oh, sure. Sorry, I was talking about it. I just realized I haven't shown you the screen. My mistake. So once again, this is here the red candle, and this is what I was just talking about. So okay, so it went down all the way here. So this is, I was saying, 51,000 something, and closed here at the 56,000, and now it's coming back. Sorry for that, but now I'm showing it. Good. Let's move on to the next thing. And this is all about, this article shows that fears of regulatory moves come as brief hash rate crash from Chinese power blackout already begins to rebound. This was when it came out, when actually it started to kind of recover. You can see this drop and then it's coming back. So hash rate, an estimate of computing power dedicated to the network by miners, crashed by almost half, according to some estimates. This was due to a mass outage in Chinese Xinjiang. I'm not sure I pronounced it well, but you read it. Province, home to a large number of miners, which began 2 days ago. And now they're saying here, for example, Wu, he added that actually it's almost fully recovered. You can see here on Glassnode, you can check it out. Look at this one. So this was my big thing, this hash rate drop all the way down here, and then bang, it's coming back. And it's actually yesterday's data because there's 24 hours delay here on Glassnode for me. But yes, so this is actually more coming back. So this is actually very, very important. Then there was another thing which caused panic, and it's here you can see a Twitter message, a Twitter account, FX Hedge, quoted anonymous source as warning over regulators taking unnamed financial institutions to court over money laundering related to cryptocurrency. So we're talking about financial institutions, whichever they are, and they will go to court because of money laundering. And all this happened in cryptocurrency. And we do know, when this whole kind of Wall Street was introduced to crypto, and we know what happened to HSBC, to Deutsche Bank. So this kind of money laundering is not new at all. These guys are always doing it. And at the end, what's going to happen? They're going to get a penalty. Big penalty? No, not at all. Compare what they did, the whole money laundering issue, the fine, what they have to pay. It's always a little tiny thing. And then everything is back on track. Everybody is continuing. So this is how this whole system works, And then, yes, see, here's the same issue. U.S. Treasury is planning to charge several financial institutions money laundering, right? Then CNBC last night tweeted as a new month-old report on India preparing to possibly ban cryptocurrency in the country. Yes, so this was not a new thing at all. But when all these bearish things came out, then they pushed it. Okay, let's put this out as well. That was in the India is planning. And, there's another issue which came out last week that the partial crypto ban in Turkey announced. That was last week. So also Turkey is kind of bearish in crypto. So as you can see, the dark clouds are just, closing up, getting together. And then another thing what's happened, that the Bitcoin fell sharply on Sunday, dipping well below the 50-day simple moving average support the first time in 6 months. Yes, I can show it to you here. This green line, this is the 50-day moving average. This one is here, the 100-day, and this is the red one. This is down here, the 200. And as you can see, let's put this together a bit more and move it this way. So yeah, now you can see that this actually support was holding here and then turned back. Then we touched it here and actually it went back, getting close, but not even touch it. This one actually went through it, but then again, now recovering, and we'll see how it goes. So you can see how the whole bearish thing it's playing out. And yes, this is also interesting. Bitcoin funding rates crashed to lowest levels in 7 months. So the funding rates of Bitcoin dropped to the level unseen since September 2020, signaling a fear in the market. And here we go. Bitcoin Futures Exchange use a mechanism called funding to achieve balance in the market. So let's discuss what funding rate means and what is dropping about. And the way the mechanism works is simple. If there are more longs or buyers in the market, funding rate rises and, vice versa. As such, when the funding rate turns negative, it means that the majority of the market is short selling Bitcoin, indicating a fear in the market. And this, as you can see, long time, it went negative as well. Crazy, right? So this is all very nice bearish things. And yes, let's move on to the next news, which is, to be honest with you, bearish as well. And the next one is here, what I would like to talk about, the news on news.bitcoin.com, that a survey showed that 74% of fund managers see Bitcoin as a bubble. So the most recent Bank of America fund manager survey shows that about 3 out of 4 professional investors think that Bitcoin is a bubble. And the survey asked 200 fund managers with 533 billion assets under management. So all of them together, this is what they, handle. Answering the question that whether Bitcoin is a bubble, 74% of investors replied yes. Just 16 said no to the question, and 10% said they either did not know or didn't want to answer for this question. In comparison, that's interesting, only 7% of investors think that the US equity market is in a bubble. Just 7, that's fine, that's safe. Most responded think that the equity market is in a late stage of the bull market. So here you can see the yes/no answers. So first of all, you have to be careful with this news. We're talking about here, people in the banking area, fund managers. They are more conservative. They're using more conservative investments. We're talking about your gold, stock, and so on and so forth. So definitely not cryptocurrency. So therefore, this is high number. And they say the bubble. But I would kind of agree the way that, okay, we pumping something here and this bubble will burst as well. And then comes, kind of bear market and then bull market again. This is how it works. That's totally fine with me. But saying that 74% think that's a bubble and only 7% of investors think that the US equity market is in a bubble, I think that's a bit, I'll put it this way, this is interesting to say it. Because I think both of them kind of in the bubble, but I'm talking about a bubble which will regrow, no question. Because what's happening on the stock market? What happened back in 2008? That was a bubble, it popped. Yes, then the whole market fell down. I'm talking about the stock market. What happened after that? It went up. It went higher and higher numbers than before. It's always like this. What happened to crypto? That was a crash back in 2017, for instance. Bear market, now we're going up. What's next? Probably price will go down. There will be a nice correction over the bear market start. We don't know if we are a super cycle or not. These are just questions. We cannot really answer them at this stage. But what's for sure that the price is volatile. It's going up, it's going down, and has its own period, the own rhythm of the market. So therefore, I always say it's very important to take profit on the way. When you're in the profit, get some profit out, because you're here to make money. You're not just here to dream and make huge gains and then just lose them. We will have different bearish and bullish periods, and you have to use them well. You have to accumulate in a period which is when the price is down, everything is in red, to make later profits. And when you are in the profit, then take some profit. I'm not saying take out all of them. No, be part of the market, but you're here for profit. Don't forget about this. So yes, interesting weekend we have behind us, no question. But as we can see now, the prices are recovering, but it's a warning sign always. We have seen several corrections back in 2016, 2017, right? One of the corrections was the one which turned it to the bear market. And think about it. If on the weekend was the end of the bear market, have you made some profits already or not? If you're not in profit, you're just losing. It could be a warning sign to think about to make some profits at this stage, so you cannot be a loser and then continue with the bull market as it continues, as long as it continues. Okay? So just play it very cleverly. That would be important. Guys, if you like this kind of content, you think it's important to stay up to date, then smash the like button. I highly appreciate it. And also subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I keep you up to date every weekday. I'm bringing you the freshest and crispiest cryptocurrency and blockchain news, just like tomorrow. I wish you a nice day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.